day one on Sea Girls on our Pacific adventure, and the first day wasn't just the way we planned it at all.
It's always rough.
We had officials coming to our boat to check us out, and the first time we've seen, what do you call him?
Narcotics officer
Narcotics officer who was checking the boat.
on the island that doesn't even have drugs.
Well, anyways, we got clear and clean to go. We picked up the anchors and we left. The beautiful island, beautiful people, so many good friends. And I was planning to do this interview, like little talk, while we were just sailing on the first day. But it didn't happen. The waves were crazy between the islands, the wind picked up. We had so much rock and roll. Daria got really sick. Stefan didn't feel good. Somebody forgot their hatch in the bedroom open, so somebody's bed and new mattresses got soaking wet. And then everything kind of came down. We had beautiful sunset. And how was the night?
No wind, but the current was pretty strong, so we're still doing 4 knots. And then it picked up maybe 2 o'clock, 3 in the morning. So we put the sails up again and been chugging along.
It was the very first night of us traveling, where at night it was so peaceful. I mean, the speedometer was telling us 0, but Navionics was really sure that current is pushing us between 3.5 and 4 knots. The moon was out and it was just so calm. And I think I caught myself thinking that there is no panic. I'm just so used to this night, day, night sailing. And especially when you know you're gonna be here for 3-4 weeks. You're gonna have to make sure that you can just breathe in, breathe out and go through the night. So that's day one for Sea Girls.
Stay tuned. Okay, we're done.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Adios. Dimitri, tell me the process with the anchors right now. We have 2 anchors deployed.
Yeah, it was too wavy here, so now we needed the stern anchor. So now that we got it off, and they're gonna go fish for it. Hopefully they don't have to dive for it. And then we're gonna move forward. Low anchor. I have to go away from that line. We're okay.
Anchor is up, Victor.
Anchor is
Good
up.
job. Are we out? Are we on the way?
Adrian.
Thank you, Adrian. We'll see.
Class. Damn, this is scary.
So 30 days of sea is coming up. We're officially leaving. No coming back. Only ocean ahead. Who's nervous?
Me?
Nervous? I'm nervous.
right now my dad is taking off the Ecuadorian's flag because we are out of the boundaries and soon we will be arriving to French Polynesia. So we got ready.
Lunch is done at CL Rose.
It was delicious.
We had salad and omelet
And boiled carrots and potatoes.
and boiled carrots and potatoes. Who's cleaning up the table?
Not me.
I set it up.
Oh, what a team.
No, I said it up.
So Stefan totally not bothering Victor. Victor is not gonna come out there screaming and then the conflict is right there. Stefan, why are you doing this? Hi.
I got a big tuna.
I think this tuna is gonna bite you.
Get out the swamp, yeah. Being videotaped.
Okay, Victor and Stefan, question to you. A lot of people ask, do you have conflicts between you two?
Yeah, I beat him up and he stopped bothering me.
Who starts? Nice. What does mommy do when you argue?
She doesn't get in the way, so I finished what we started.
Do you think you have a lot of conflicts or just medium like normal kids do?
But normal.
Do you think you have more conflicts just because you're on a boat?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because the boat sucks and everyone's pissy and angry and sick of each other.
You don't look neither sick or angry. Neither does Stefan. I would say that boat life didn't change amount of your fights.
I was.
None.
I was.
I think if anything, it even decreased. Boys, what are we doing?
We are flipping the meat in the hot pot. There you go. Yeah, bring that in.
Bring it.
Ma'am, now you hold it.
Nice and brown. Are we making beef roast?
I don't know.
Stefan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a fish coming up. That thing it looks extremely big. And that's reeling it in right now. It could be a skipjack tuna or it could be a giant mahi-mahi. We are hoping for the second and it looks super green. Look at it. Oh, first catch after leaving Galapagos. Whoa, it's so green. That's a mahi-mahi.
Hey.
And we have dad the... And move away. Wow. Look at it, it's yellow. Did it give up? It's giant. We're keeping this one.
Day 3 on CL Rose. I usually wake up and read some books or do some maze games with my mom. And then, right now my dad is checking the weather and our route to French Polynesia. And then, I have my morning tea with some snacks and the sunrise.
is Stefan doing?
I am mixing up we're making French toast.
Good morning to you. Wake up. Yes, we're gonna be making French toast for breakfast today.
What are you using to connect?
Is it raining, Victor?
So what are we cooking today?
Stefan, we have what?
We have French toast.
We have French toast and seal rolls.
And that must be because you're going to French Polynesia.
Yes, we're getting used to the French idea. And French fries for dinner.
And French fries for dinner.
So Mom, what are you doing?
Fresh pineapples on board. They smell so good. If you see, we bought pineapples from the farm with the stems all over them. So at least we can prolong some time until they all ripe. Not all at once in one day.
Yeah, that looks yummy.
It smells unbelievable. So French toast and pineapple for breakfast.
On day 3, it was officially the end of school, so summer break. And Mommy got some surprises for us, so like she always does. Right here, I have the iconic bird, the blue booby. And my siblings got a t-shirt with their favorite sharks, which are hammerheads.
Okay, Papa,
Yes.
what are you doing with that line?
I'm washing this line because we used it as our stern anchor, and since it's been in the water for 3 weeks, there is a lot of stuff that grew in it.
And the smell is just absolutely delicious.
No, it smells bad. So hopefully when it dries up, it's not gonna smell as bad.
Once it dries up,
We're gonna put it in a bag and throw it out in the
Good morning, Stefan.
Good morning.
So how's your 4th morning in Pacific Ocean?
I don't feel as seasick.
Nice.
And I'm still the first one to be awake. My brother and sister are
Yes.
still sleeping. And we are right now preparing for a storm.
How do you prepare for a storm?
Well, we take all of our pillows downstairs. We close up our Dodger. And if we have fully open sails, we reef them. But since they're already reefed, we're just gonna wait till it passes.
Why are you wearing sweaters, Stefan?
Well, apparently, we all thought it was gonna be hot because it's below the equator. Well, actually, there's such a cool breeze at all times, and it's always cloudy.
So you feel comfortable wearing a sweater?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go prepare for the storm. Breakfast on sea rolls. We had some leftover pasta from yesterday, so we decided to heat it up. Otherwise, it can go bad. It's a really roller coaster today. The waves are really making us up and down and around. The storm was easy to take care of, so hopefully no more. We're doing great speed. We're doing great conditions on the sea. So far, everything is good, and most of the people start feeling better. We don't have.
Daria.
Well, Daria was a bit yucky still yesterday, but this passage, everybody adjusted within 3 days, which is really cool. No medication needed, but Victor still has his patch. So the patch,
I can take that off.
the patch works. Yes, today you can take it off. So that's the morning of day 4.
We have a fishy.
At some point, my suggestion is when we need to go, Victor can take over the fish. And it's Mahi. I
Mahi.
can see Mahi.
It's a small one. That is. So it's a baby, not a big one. We're gonna
Stefan, why are you on the floor?
I'm on the floor because we did this for the past couple months already. It's really healthy for your back. It's easy and you literally do nothing but just lie down. It's very healthy because it stretches out your back, so it helps you grow taller, and it also stretches your muscles.
That's it. So what are you doing? You're making a roll from the
Yes.
towels.
And then you put it right under your...
Okay, show us. That's it. So your pinkies go together and your toes go together. Make sure it's under there. That's it. The boat rocks a bit too much, so you're rolling on your roll. Yeah. How long do we stay, Stefan, on this roll?
Usually about 5 minutes.
Usually about 5 minutes. And then you have to be careful with your back for another hour, right?
Yeah.
Enjoy. Stefan, what do you eat for snack?
Granny Smith apples with peanut butter.
Going out.
There is something wrong with our rudder, so we are taking everything out of the boat to get to it. Victor, what do you think's wrong?
I do not know, but I know getting to there is a pain because we have to take out icebergs and a bunch of other garbage.
Yeah. Not a very organized cockpit, is it? I like your shirt.
No, thank you. I got it from Galapagos.
Like a little grill.
The gremlin is cleaning his teeth.
I like how we both found the same thing.
What?
I sit in the middle and this wood moves and it pinches my butt.
So it looks like our rudder is squeaking a little bit, and it makes it very hard for my mom and dad and Victor to sleep in the back. My favorite spot would be at the helm on the boat, since you're in the most control. You see what's happening all the time, and if anything, everything's at your fingertips and you can take control. So yeah, I really like it.
Nice water maker.
What's your favorite place on the boat?
Farthest away from the family. Usually the bow locker.
Interesting. What's your most favorite place on the boat? Bed. Do you guys like to be at the helm?
No. Worst thing ever.
No.
Barely be on it.
Yeah. I like it. Look what's Peter doing.
So slow.
No, we only have 18 knots of wind. That's really good. Well, that was because the winds were very strong.
Yeah.
So the most popular question I get is what do you do on the boat the whole day? Like right now, around us is only water. There is nothing you can see for miles and miles. And the closest people will have soon to see, they'll be 1 week away. 1 week, 2 weeks, and somewhere around a month. So yes, it's just us for thousands of miles away from people. And no, we don't just sit and watch sky all day. There's so many things to do, cooking, cleaning, maintenance. And Dimitri is constantly working on the boat, making sure nothing squeaks, leaks, or everything is being paid attention to. So the days are really going by very, very fast. And this time we're gonna have to make it all the way to French Polynesia. We're very lucky to have our kids on the board with us. They help with all the chores you ask them to, always there, and when they're busy there is no conflicts, no argument, and it's peace and quiet. So boys right now cooking some onions and potatoes for me, and Darius at the helm watching our speed and sails.
What's so hard about that?
What are we cooking, boys, today?
I don't know. I'm just cutting onions.
Mashed potatoes with onions.
Mashed potatoes with onions.
We're cooking mashed potatoes with onions. I knew that.
Does it bother you that the boat goes up and down?
No.
Not really.
Really, you so got used to it on a day 4?
Before.
Because it rock and rolls a lot. You don't feel it probably, but I can see it. And we had to abandon this dining table with mashed potatoes and meat cutlets because we heard the fishing rod going on. Let's go see. Stefan, who is there? Do you think we got mahi?
It's green like mahi-mahi.
One time shot, okay?
Look at the size of this mahi. Nice, Victor. Thank you, Daddy.
That is huge.
Okay.
Good morning on day 5 on the Pacific crossing with Ciel Rose. We have a beautiful morning, sunrise, and very calm seas. We expect next couple of days to be calm and nice. And as we move into the weekend and mark our first week in Pacific, the website that we check weather with says that we might experience discomfort with high waves and very strong winds. So we will make water in advance, we'll cook some meals. If it's gonna be rock and roll and extremely harsh condition, we don't have to pay attention to have food and drink water. We'll clean up, tidy up. We won't fish because it's dangerous. And we literally will hibernate in a boat. So next few days will be just preparation for the stormy week. And this cabbage was supposed to be used next week or so, but it's so warm that it's going bad. So I'm gonna have to cook it today. So the cabbage made it into the soup together with potatoes, onions and carrots. I'll add some salt, some pepper, and probably some Italian seasoning. And it all goes in Instapot together with garlic as soup for lunch. Now it's all in. We're gonna close our lid. Choose option of soup and voila. Stefan is tidying up right in the morning, keeping our house clean.
I'm taking away, it doesn't want to go. That's what it
Amazing, Stefan, thank you. Careful. Victor is ending day 5 of our sailing with the Mahi Mahi. It's gone, it swims away, yeah? Do it, do it, do it!
Let it go back down.
Whoa, it's a big Mahi.
Wow, that's a big one. It's not big as yours.
Wow, that's a nice Mahi.
Can you get a knife, please?
So this is how it works on Ciel Rose. Boys catch the fish, Mama does the fillet. So this is one Mahi Mahi. I would say So we have two dinners right there. Fresh, sushi and sashimi.
Yum.
Day 6, and we fish right in the morning. I think Dimitri's got our dinner right there on the fish trot. The seas are calm, more or less. We had a quiet night with so many stars. And right now let's see what we have for dinner. It's a long and strong paddle. Doesn't want to give up. It looks like quite a big. And we may have lunch and dinner. That's a monster mahi.
The knife, please. So this is a mahi-mahi we caught, and now Mom is gonna fillet it all.
Look at the size of the fish. It is huge.
Eating a couple dinners.
It's definitely fishing morning today. We just filleted mahi-mahi. And Stefan is reeling another mahi. Wow. We're on the fish diet.
Wow. Step out. Look at this. So, hasn't even been like 10 minutes since Stefan caught his fish. Another one hooked onto the line. I don't know, today's the lucky day and we're going the right speed.
I don't know. Do you think it's mahi, Stefan?
Oh, it's fine.
Mahi for the next month. Well, we didn't even have to provision, Mom. We could just eat mahi-mahi.
Fish. Oh, that's not mahi, that's mahi.
Oh, please. No, it's not.
So how's mahi-mahi for lunch?
Very yummy.
Awesome.
From ocean to the table.
The metal thing on the back of the thing, it's sticking out. Like, directly where your hand is underneath.
And the end of the day 6 marks the storm. We didn't expect it tonight. We expected it somehow tomorrow. But it is what it is. It's moving very quickly. Daria has to harness because she wants to stay at the helm. We didn't expect it, Dimitri, didn't we today?
Nope.
No?
No storm in the weather.
Well, it is what it is. Daria, are you harnessed? We're ready. Welcome to day 7 on Ciel Rose, and we're still in South Pacific Ocean. And this day is a bit different. It's Friday, it's the last day of the first week. Tomorrow is the big party. And for now we have beautiful lunch on this beautiful Pacific Ocean site.
Yeah, lots of mahi-mahi, biting like crazy. We even have to let it go sometimes.
Surprisingly, mostly mahi-mahi. We haven't got a tuna yet, but we're not complaining.
We have a beautiful lunch today due to mahi-mahis.
Doing lots of laundry.
Lots of laundry. Cleaning up the boat because the waves are getting very large, so we're constantly spilling something. It's okay, it's fun. Well, it's still fun. It's only the end of the first week. See you next week.